Hey y'all, Data Guy here. And today I wanted to make a video for you, really just kind of breaking down and exploring the data science field from perspective of someone that might be interested in data science as a career. So what we'll do in this video is first break down what data science encompasses, what kind of things you'll be doing as a data scientist, then go into what are some of the skills you need, then some of the pros and cons of actually being a data scientist, before finally concluding with what the future of data science might look like from my perspective, and just kind of giving you more framework to say, hey, is this something that I want to, invest the next 10, 20 years of my life in actually doing? So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's discuss data science. And data science, just from a dictionary definition, is an interdisciplinary field that uses scientific methods, processes, algorithms, and systems to extract knowledge and insights from structured and unstructured data. Combines aspects of statistics, mathematics, programming, and domain expertise to analyze data and then make data-driven decisions. And this career is crucial in today's data-driven world, where organizations really rely on data to make all their strategic decisions, improve their products or services, and also find new areas to innovate and improve upon. And so, what data science kind of encompasses in terms of, what are the key areas that you will be focusing on a day-to-day? The first one is data collection and cleaning. Before any analysis can begin, data scientists must collect data from various different sources, which can include databases, web scraping, APIs, and much, much more these days. And this data is often messy and incomplete. So data scientists really have the role of cleaning and pre-processing the data to ensure its quality and usable. And what's interesting is that most data scientists that are surveyed actually say that data collection and cleaning takes up 80% of their time. So even though everyone likes to focus on the fancy visualizations, the sexy graphs, and cool things, really most of your time is going to be spent on data collection and cleaning that data. And then a lot of your time as well is going to be spent in the next area, which is exploratory data analysis. And this is summarizing the main characteristics of the data sets with some, often with visual methods, just kind of the high level attributes of what it is. With the goal of understanding data, identifying patterns, and also formulating hypotheses for those more complex analysis, for actually manipulating the data, trying to massage it into ways where you can explore new insights. But first, you need to really understand the data, what's going on within the context of the data you're looking at, to make sure that you really have the deep understanding of what's actually happening, so that you don't make biased assumptions on what that data could contain based on without actually having any basis for those assumptions, because those could influence your down the stream data exploration when you actually get to that point. Um, the next area is statistical analysis and modeling. Data scientists apply statistical models to analyze data, generate insights, and these can be predictive modeling, machine learning algorithms, statistical tests that you use to infer relationships and predict future trends. You also have machine learning and AI, and these are really integral to data science, especially these in this day and age. But really, machine learning and AI at their more base use case are really just automated data science work. And so enabling the development of models that can make predictions or decisions without being explicitly programmed to perform the task is incredibly important, because it allows the computer models to actually identify things that you as a human might not have recognized. And this can include things like supervised and unsupervised learning, deep learning, and reinforcement learning. So you can train models and point them in different ways so they can uncover insights on their own without actually manually pointing them to uncover that insight. And then the last, or not the last one, but the second last one is where everyone I think first thinks about when they think of what a data scientist is, and that is data visualization and communication. And that means communicating findings through visualization and storytelling. And data scientists really must present their insights in a clear and understandable way to non-technical stakeholders in order to effectively drive decision making. If you're not able to effectively communicate the insights that you're coming up with, then they're not going to be put in action, and your work really doesn't mean anything. So it takes a special type of person to translate these data-driven insights into a language that someone that isn't experienced with working with data can understand. And then finally, another unsexy thing about data science is data infrastructure and management. A lot of times this might be taken over by a data engineer or a central platform team, but this day and age, a lot of data scientists also have to do this in terms of developing infrastructure to store and manage the data that they're actually using for analysis. And so, regardless of what type of organization you're in, understanding the tools and technologies for data storage, processing, and retrieval is really essential. And this can include things like databases, data lakes, cloud computing platforms. Just understanding the whole ecosystem of data and big data in the cloud is really important to being an effective data scientist as well, because those are systems that you're going to be interacting with and pulling data from on a very regular basis. Now, the next thing I want to touch on are the different skills that you'll need to really thrive in a data science career. Because it is really a mix of technical, analytical, and soft skills to be an effective data scientist and to kind of transcend the many different fields and areas of expertise that you'll need to do to be in data science. And the first thing is technical skills. So you're going to need to have proficiency in languages like Python, R, and SQL. They're all essential for data manipulation, statistical analysis, and machine learning. You'll also need to have an understanding of machine learning algorithms, some of the latest tools, things like vector databases, things like Weaviate, any different way of interacting with and doing machine learning, Llama, OpenAI. I can name machine learning tools all day, but the key is just understanding at least a few of them so you can effectively understand how machine learning happens and can actually put machine learning practices into place. You also need data manipulation and analysis experience, tools like pandas in Python, dplyr in R, experience with really any kind of data manipulation tools, library, even tools like Tableau, like Power BI, any kind of visualization tool is very helpful, because it allows you to actually create those dashboards that you're going to be giving to downstream stakeholders. And then kind of part and parcel with that, things like Matplotlib, Seaborn, ggplot to create more meaningful and also kind of more programmatic visualizations. Visualizations that can be updated on a regular basis and setting up pipelines that will actually update them so that you can have self-refreshing analytics dashboards. You also just need to have analytical skills. You need to have the ability to translate a business problem into a data problem, to apply human judgment to explore new theories, exploring business context, and really the ability to think critically, solve problems creatively, and make data-driven decisions. A strong foundation in statistics and mathematics is really crucial for understanding and applying various data analysis techniques. So making sure you just have that kind of background and that framework mentally is really important for working in this field. And then also domain knowledge. So understanding obviously the specific field or industry that you're exploring becoming a data science within. You need to have that kind of domain and contextual knowledge to really be able to do effective data science within a field. If I were to go try and do data science on crop yields, I would have no idea where to start. So you need to have some kind of understanding of that field that you want to actually analyze and understand deeper. And that'll enable you to ask the right questions and interpret data in the context of that domain rather than using any kind of flawed preconceived notions. Then you'll also need to have soft skills. You'll need to have the ability to communicate complex ideas effectively to non-technical stakeholders. You'll need to have teamwork skills, collaborating with other data scientists, engineers, and business professionals. You'll also need to be continuously learning. The rate of acceleration and change within the field of data science is incredible. And so a commitment to learning and adapting all the latest technologies on an ongoing basis is really necessary to remain successful. So now this next section, I want to talk about the pros and cons of a career in data science. So now you have a kind of idea of what data science is, what they do on a day-to-day basis, and the skills you'll need to have to know if you will make an effective data scientist. But now, do you want to become a data scientist? And so I thought I'd start off with the most important thing, I think, to most people when choosing a job, and that is the high demand and high salaries for data scientists. Data science expertise is in high demand across many different sectors, and you can see that reflected here, including technology, finance, healthcare, retail, aerospace. The demand is really driven by the need for businesses to leverage big data for a competitive advantage, and that makes data scientists pivotal to shaping strategic decisions and actually impacting the bottom line with the insights that they're able to gain. And so with that really high impact on the business, that you get a nice lucrative salary. Because there's such a high demand and specialized skill set required, data scientists get a high salary, and according to industry surveys and reports, data science is one of the top paying fields within the technology and analytics sectors, as you can see reflected here. And data science is also very versatile. It offers a broader range of areas and industries that you can specialize in. And then even within data science, you can specialize in things like machine learning or artificial intelligence or data engineering or analytics. And this versatility really allows different professionals to explore different aspects of data science or specialize in a niche that really just captivates and interests them most. Which leads to the next point, which is the opportunity to do impactful work. Data scientists have the opportunity to work on projects that can significantly impact both business outcomes and also societal issues, technological innovations, and the ability to extract data from insights from data and influence decision-making processes makes it both challenging because there's a lot of pressure on you to get it right, but also rewarding because of the massive impact you can have if you get it right. And then also, this is seen as a pro to some, but continuous learning. If you enjoy always learning new things, staying abreast of the latest topics, field of data science is ever evolving. There's new technologies, techniques, and theories developed regularly. And this constant evolution encourages continuous learning and professional development, making it a really exciting field for those who thrive on intellectual stimulation. So now that you know the pros of the job, I wanted to also come at you with some of the cons and some of the disadvantages of the job. And number one is really a steep learning curve. Career in data science requires a strong foundation in mathematics, statistics, computer science, and domain-specific knowledge. And for those without a background in these areas, the learning curve can be steep and challenging. Also, rapidly changing technologies, the fast pace at which data science technologies and methodologies evolve can be very overwhelming. Professionals need to constantly update their skills and knowledge to remain relevant in the field, which can be very time-consuming and demanding. And then you also have data cleaning and preparation. It's not that fun. And a significant time of data scientists' work involves cleaning and preparing data for analysis. And this process can be tedious and really less glamorous than the analytical and modeling aspects of the job, but is really crucial for ensuring the accuracy of those insights that you're generating. There's also high pressure and expectations. Given the critical role data scientists play in decision-making processes, there's often a very high pressure to deliver accurate and actionable insights. And the expectation to derive significant business outcomes can be stressful and demanding. And you also have interdisciplinary challenges. Data science intersects with various business functions and domains, and so it requires professionals to not only have technical skills, but also soft skills and business acumen. Navigating these disparate challenges can really be difficult for anyone those who just want to go head down, focus on technical aspects of a role. And that's all I have for you today. So in kind of conclusion, I feel like I've laid out the field of data science and its pros and cons very well. And that's really what choosing a career in data science is about. It's about weighing these significant benefits against potential challenges and the difficulty with getting started with career in data science. But for those with a passion for data, for problem solving, continuous learning, data science really offers a rewarding and lucrative career path with opportunities to make a substantial impact across industries. However, it requires a commitment to ongoing education and a readiness to tackle the inherent complexities of working with data. So individuals considering this field should really assess their willingness to invest in a necessary education and the adaptability to the evolving nature of the field. And ultimately, career data science is really well suited for those who are not only fascinated by data, potential to drive change, but also are prepared to navigate the challenges that come with transforming data into actionable insights and are excited by it. So that's all I have for you today. Data Guy out.